High up in the Himalayas, there's a small kingdom with a really big idea. Today, we're taking a look at Bhutan, a place that decided to measure its success not in money, but in something way more important: happiness. So let's jump right into its story.
And honestly, that quote just nails it. That's the best way to think about what we're doing here. We're not just pointing to a spot on a map. We're actually stepping inside a narrative, a living, breathing story that, might just have some lessons for all of us.
To really get Bhutan's story, we've got to start with the place itself. So let's explore this incredible kingdom in the clouds, a place where the line between the physical world and the spiritual one it pretty much disappears.
Okay, just try to picture this for a second. You're thousands of feet up in the air, completely surrounded by mist that's just clinging to these mountainsides. And those mountains are covered in forests that have been there for centuries. There's this feeling of timelessness, like you're standing on the roof of the world.
And then, cutting right through that ancient landscape, you've got these crystal clear rivers. The sound they make isn't just background noise. No, they see it as the music of the land itself, a constant, calming hum as it carves its way through these super deep green valleys. And this is where you can really see that blend of nature and spirit. I mean, everywhere you look, you see these colorful prayer flags just dancing in the wind. And they're not just decorations, not at all. Each one is a prayer, and the belief is that the wind carries those good wishes for peace and compassion all across the world. Pretty amazing, right?
All right, so now let's see how this unbelievable environment actually shapes the people who live there. We're going to shift from the landscape to the really unique rhythm of daily life in Bhutan, and it's a pace that is a world away from the crazy rush we're all used to. Now, that sounds like a simple little sentence, but it is so profound. It's not about being slow, it's about being deliberate, being mindful. It's a totally fundamental difference in how life is lived every single day. So what does that actually look like on the ground?
A typical morning there just breaks it down perfectly. The day starts with compassion for the entire world. Then it moves to a deep, personal connection with the land. And it's filled with the simple joy of community. You see? Every part of the day has a purpose, and people are fully present for it.
And this gets right to the heart of their whole philosophy. For a lot of us, happiness is a goal, right? It's something we're chasing after. But here, it's a process. It's something you grow every single day with your actions, with kindness, almost like you're tending a garden. So this idea of cultivating happiness, it leads to a pretty radical way of thinking about what a country should even value. This next part looks at how Bhutan defines success, and let me tell you, it's a direct challenge to pretty much the rest of the world. This slide, right here, shows the crucial difference. While most of the world is obsessed with gross domestic product, basically money, Bhutan came up with gross national happiness. Success isn't just about how much money you have, it's about harmony. Harmony between people, harmony with nature, and harmony with your own spirit. It's a total game changer. And there it is. That's the core belief that drives their entire national policy. I mean, think about it. What is the point of all the economic growth, all the new technology, all this so-called progress if people aren't happy and healthy and living in a balanced way? It's a seriously powerful question. So, what can we take away from all this? In our last section, we're going to frame Bhutan's story not just as some interesting little curiosity, but as a real source of inspiration, a message of compassion for a world that, might really need to hear it right now. This is the essence of it, really. A deep respect for tradition, a sacred connection to the environment, and this unwavering belief that every single day starts with a promise of peace. That's the living story that Bhutan is offering the world.
And yeah, by every measure, it's a small nation. It's tucked away in the Himalayas. Its population is smaller than a lot of big cities. But size isn't everything, is it? And that's the question I really want to leave you with. In our super fast-paced, often divided world, could the wisdom from this tiny kingdom, this focus on harmony and compassion and what true happiness is, could that be exactly the story we all need to hear?